Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race. This week we are racing Z1R 2024 tournament flags. We are 3 weeks deep into the tournament and just revealed the pairings for week 4 and got a nice big race tonight to continue on with these tournament flags. I'm Smile. I'm joined by JXB Adam on commentary tonight. Hello.
Hey, Smile. Good to see you tonight. We also have Camion Renikai on our tracking. Thanks, Camion. We greatly appreciate you because, honestly, if you aren't checking off where everything is, I will be totally lost.
So some things about these flags, if you haven't seen much of them, we're going to have a mixed quest first overworld, so first quest cave set, but potentially second quest spots in the overworld that those caves can be in. They will start on the wood sword screen, so they could pick that up if they like, although we have Panzer Dave on restream who might take a candle instead. We're starting over to the northwest.
Yep, 2 swords picked up. Let's wait and see what Dave does.
We also have a starter overworld progress item, which is the raft tonight, as we saw Sigil pause and reveal it in his inventory.
Very nice item. It gives us a whole 2 extra spots to check, unless one of those is taken up by an any road.
So common early game play is to look for the Armus item, which is not in its vanilla location, so we will need to do a little more walking to be able to find that. Malkir and Sigil have screen scrolled over to the Death Armos screen, and it reveals that the Armos item is just a heart tonight. We do have Heart Shuffle on, so that's maybe not entirely unexpected.
Exactly right, and I know at least one runner in this race will be happy to pick up that heart. Another thing that's going on tonight, you're going to see all the old men are saying the same thing, that their hearing aid is broken. This is not a bug, but in fact, we require the book to understand old men. Also, once the runners have acquired the book, any hints they find will in fact be truthful, but may not be helpful.
Alright, I see we've found the any roads, and one takes us over to the northeast, which is another Armos check. And a pretty gross bomb price of 25, but also a cheap key in the same shop for 65.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. We'll have to see what our secrets have rolled to.
And Chaos Finale does find a take any cave. Extra candles are on, so taking a blue candle out of that.
Not a bad idea. Enables slightly better routing because as you're walking through the forest, you can just burn it down.
And an any road takes us over to the coast, which also has a heart on it. Need the ladder to get that, so it may just be staying there.
That's right, Smile. We're gonna find out if the runners get up to close to mags. Maybe they'll walk out there and pick it up. Otherwise, I think it's just going to live there forever.
We found out our candle price is 61 rupees, if anybody is interested in buying that at the First Quest Level 5 shop. And about to get a coast raft check from Sigil, I believe.
That's what it looks like. Hopefully they'll find something good out here.
Medium secret of 33. The coast raft is actually level 2.
So 2 good things. A medium secret above the price of a bomb pack, and level 2 out on that raft. Chaos has taken a death. Back to start he goes.
That's a bow on the floor, and this is looking like Second Quest 2 to me.
I'll have to take your word for it. I can't make out the mini-map at all. I'll have to wait until the runners pick up a map in the dungeon to know what we've got. Malkir has taken a candle out of the shop. Purchased.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sigil has run into a key stranded in a Chevy room, and Chaos Finale's found level 1 close to our start screen. This is also looking like Second Quest. This looks like the E to me. And a red candle on the floor.
Oh boy, if this is Second Quest, that means the 2Q enemies will be on, and red bubbles will be out there. Having repeatable offense is definitely a good thing.
This is one of those times where, like, we've talked a little bit in the tournament about it being early enough to go, like, restart. And you would have to get first bombs somehow, but, like, instead of picking up a blue candle from a take any, you could go get that red candle instead. Sigil finds the Triforce in 2.
Picks it up. We'll see if they go back in for the stair item. Level 6 for Chaos.
Yeah, wow, okay, the West is paying off a little bit. Sigil is going back in, as Malkier is going to start on burning up candle spots and going to check the West raft spot.
Well, the East raft spot was good. Maybe the West raft spot will hold something as well.
It's not a level, but... Oh, I think that's a door repair.
I think Dave has finally realized that the seed has started, but it looks like they had reset, so they are somewhere, and they have a candle and no sword, so no surprise, starting swordless tonight.
Yeah, he's got some stuff I can see. As Chaos Finale has actually gotten the Triforce out of 6, it was on the left side of a shoot room, as loves to be in 6.
Yep, it looks like a key on the ground for Sigil in level 2. Malkier taking a death on the overworld. Back to start he goes.
And another Chevy room with Patra guarding a heart on the floor in 6.
That's good knowledge to come back to, knowing that you only have to find a stair item in level 6 should you return.
Big, large secret of 146 on, looks like East Death Mountain.
That is a great large secret. I'm sure that if the runners can find the book and the hint shops, that will be put to good use. Level 3 up on Death Mountain for Malkier.
Very nice. Sigil's still working on 2.
Ooh, the blue moblins do not go down to a bomb.
Ugh. Level 2 can kind of be a beast. You can expect it to have a walk-through wall as well as a transport, so could like bend you around into all sorts of places to try to get around it.
Another take any for Chaos. And the any key in level 2.
So okay, 2 is huge.
A large secret in the Deadwoods for Chaos.
And Dave has gotten a power bracelet somewhere because he pushed that block.
And I think it's pretty safe to call the first side of our quest to be 2Q dungeons. We'll have to see if we have shapes or 1Q for the back half.
And Sigil's found 4, so Death Mountain is actually paying off in levels as well. Cannot push through the wall downward. Dave finds some hints. Can't read them at the moment. The hints are full helpful, which, depending on when we get the book, could be useful information.
Yep, that's absolutely right. It looks like there's a bomb upgrade close to the entrance of level 4 for only 91 rupees.
And since we know it's not going to be second quest 9, as we find out the white sword item is the raft, Chaos Finale is going to pick up a second raft as Malkier gets the Triforce of level 3. We know it's not going to be second quest 9, so we could get some potential old man help in 9 from being able to read those hints.
A good point, and one of the things that the old men will tell us is if the silver arrows are in 9 or somewhere else in Hyrule.
And yes, to answer a question from chat, second quest 2 has a floor item and a stair item. So okay, looks like we'll have a few players challenging level 4, which contains Wizrobes. It is very large, it is the letter D. Chaos Finale also going to find 3.
Malk, you're doing combat with this Gleeok. Level 4 will contain 3 items, I believe, 2 in the stairs and 1 on the floor.
That is correct. It looks like the bait block has been located in 3, but we can continue down in the main portion here. I think Dave and Sigil were working on the same, or at least looking at the same triple Dodongo room there. It's kind of hard to see Dave's little dot on his map.
Yeah, I can't see the dot on his map at all. Heart in level 4 under the stairs.
Alright, we're getting healthier. Unfortunately, it's not going to mean much for the white sword item, because we already got that, but potential magical sword.
That's correct, with a white sword raft, because we started with the raft, the only thing we can do is sell twice as fast. It looks like Dave is restarting.
Alrighty, so going from candle start to candle start again. An interesting decision.
Very interesting. Now you're debating the bomb upgrade purchase.
And that does mean that Dave's forgoing the power bracelet for the moment. I'm still interested in where he got that from. Chaos Finale gets the Triforce of level 3.
Sigil continuing in level 4. Dave purchasing some bombs.
Being notified about what I think is a regular boomerang on the floor of level 4. A lot happens in these weeklies, so big thanks to everybody in chat who calls out items that we sometimes don't see.
That's right. Outside of our MVP trackers, chat is my MVP for calling out these things because I cannot see everything.
And yeah, it was a regular boomerang. It's Sigil did pick it up. It's on his item scroll. Just saw it.
Early in a race, the regular boomerang can provide a lot of good stuff. That 91 rupees only gets +2 bombs.
Ugh. Not great on rate. Because that would normally be +4 for a cost of 100.
That's right, Chaos is topped out on money.
Yeah, I guess there might be a second large secret on Death Mountain. It's peeking into level 4. I know some people don't want anything to do with Second Quest 4, but it does have 3 items in it.
That's right, I believe that Chaos was pirouetting the bomb wall.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hard reset from Sigil, possibly looking to pick up some bombs on the first global.
Did get some bombs, gonna save with them.
That means he's most likely going to do a Death Mountain play.
Yeah, we've already seen the bomb price is not great. Might see a little more of this later in the seed as well. Gonna find that set of hints.
The hints are actually quite expensive. I believe their maximum price is 60.
Chaos. Oh, okay, now we see where that boomerang is. It's over to the right in 4. Chaos is leaving it there. And staircase heart found for Malkir.
Yep, I'm not sure if that's the same staircase heart or if it's a double heart 4.
Found a walk-through wall as well, and greeted by, looks like 6 or 7 blue Wizrobes on the other side. I think it may be 2 hearts because Dave appears to be in a very different part of 4 than I think Malkir just was.
I think they were both in a reverse C, but they still could be in different areas of the dungeon. I honestly can't tell.
Yeah, I just saw Dave's little dot in the very bottom left, whereas Malkir was over toward the top right, I believe.
All right, that I can take your word on. There's that Wizrobe firing squad waiting for Dave.
Got a question from Chad. Does Sigil remember they have any key? Sometimes you can forget that. Especially if you get it like this early. Sometimes it takes a little to kick in. I guess that spot on Death Mountain does not open for Malkir. Give it a couple tries. Sigil gets the Triforce of 3.
Yep, Malkir finds a door repair, up and A's out of it.
Fair number of Dodongos in this 4.
You know what would help take out those Dodongos? The sword.
Yeah, Dave's down to no bombs now.
But I know Dave does this not only for fun, but because he enjoys the challenge.
He did get a decent number of Tektites with that candle swipe just now. And yes, Panzer Dave is playing swordless at the moment. The players start on the wood sword screen, but he has been opting to take the blue candle instead, because extra candles are on, so there's also a candle available in that cave.
We see door strats in the same room from Malkir and Sigil.
That's
and
where
there's
the
power
bracelet
bracelet.
is. Alright, so that's that mystery solved. Second quest 3 will have 2 items on the floor.
That's right, Smile. And if the runners don't run into a bait block, they'll find that second item, which happens to be the white sword.
Yeah, I believe we saw the bait block not blocking anything. So that's really unfortunate for Dave, because that means he would have gone into 3 and got the power bracelet and missed the white sword.
I think he might have run into trouble because there's bunnies in level 3.
Yeah, that would explain that. Having a hard time dealing with Pole's voice, because candle doesn't mean anything to them.
That's right. Dave will actually be able to find the bow in 2 and possibly purchase arrows to go back into 3.
And Camion, I believe Malkir also got the power bracelet. There's another large secret in the Deadwoods that Malkir just found. Now he's topped up.
Yep, Sigil has gotten the red candle out of level 1, continuing to explore the Big E.
And Dave is going to take the wooden boomerang out of 4, so he's got that going for him at least.
And if anyone was paying attention, there was an interesting thing that happened in level 1 with those land molas. One of the parts of the land mola rolled to being the master enemy of the room, so once that part was destroyed, they all went down.
Oh, that's always fun. There's a good clip of a Master Rupee boss from the Random Percent tournament last year.
That's how you know you're having fun. You grab 1 rupee and all the rest just disappear.
Dave is gonna buy bombs for 25.
That's one of the good things about the bomb upgrade. Even though it's only +2, with bombs at 25, if you're out of bombs, it's like it will fill your bombs up, so it's just like purchasing 2 full bomb packs. Dave is back into level 3, so we might be able to see what tripped them up.
Looks like Malkier might have done a retry or something, because he just picked up that large secret again. Sigil is going to give 6 a try.
With the red candle and white sword, not a terrible idea.
Chaos takes a death in 4. Definitely seen one of the hearts.
Panzer Dave in the room with the white sword, about to pick up the sword.
And that second raft is all the way in the southwest corner of the map. Alright, Triforce out of 6 for Sigil.
Dave about to reacquire the power bracelet out of 3.
Lovely got a candle blocked Take Any Cave in the Deadwoods for Malkier. He's going to take a heart.
And the Triforce out of level 3 for Dave.
Yeah, everything's in that main section, and I believe the bait block's at the top of it, so nothing to do with that.
Chaos gets Gleok sniped. Back to start he goes.
Yeah, valiant effort, but once you get a couple of the heads down, there's just a lot going on. There's another mode in 6, which is actually preventing progress downward. Unless we can go down from here. Well, I can push through. Now you're also going to get that Triforce out of 6.
And we still don't know if it's 1Q or shapes on the back half.
Oh, I didn't realize we were actually in the hook. That makes sense. Malkir's also now seen the floor heart.
The 2Q ladder room is in level 6. It does contain the compass tonight. If only the Triforce wasn't easy. Dave into level 1. Chaos up on Death Mountain, looking for bombs.
Yeah, so White Sword's going to be very helpful for this Pulse Voice set.
Stair heart in level 6, so I believe with the floor heart in 6, 6 is just a double heart tonight.
Yep, that would be all of that. And with the fairly easy Triforce, don't need to come back for anything in there. Arrows for 77, Chaos Finale will take that.
Not a terrible purchase, having seen Pole's voice in the dungeons.
Red candle sighting for Dave. He's going to take that. Makes sense. And Sigil's now going to check the grave. Chaos took a death to a Lionel. Some of those Death Mountain screens where you can only walk in one row are really treacherous when this is your enemy set.
That's right. Anytime you got projectile throwers on the overworld, that can lead to disaster. It looks like level 1 is ladder blocked.
Oh boy. Is it just me or we haven't seen many Dark Nuts yet?
We have not seen Dark Nuts. I would guess they are going to be in the dungeons and in the higher numbered dungeons, based on what we've seen so far.
Sigil actually found that candle-blocked Takeni Cave, and he took a potion at 6 hearts.
And that's where you can tell the top runners from someone like me, where I'm going to take every heart I can get all the time.
Yeah, the other thing with Second Quest presence is it can put red and blue bubbles in the mix, and so just having a potion to restore your sword if necessary could be helpful.
Definitely, there's nothing worse than getting to Ganon with no sword. Malkier picks up their red candle.
So next to the Forgotten Spot, we just had a money-making game. I think more players are going to find level 2 soon enough.
Just as soon as they get to that coast raft spot.
Because, like, it's not an enormous advantage for Sigil at this point, because he doesn't have arrows to go with his bow, so it's not saving him time in Pole's voice rooms, but they'll have to find 2 eventually. It's one thing less off Sigil's list that he has to go find.
That's right. The big advantage that Sigil has right now, outside of the bow, because they don't have any arrows, would be that any key. Though, looking at the progress the other runners have made in the dungeons so far, that any key has not really come into play yet.
Yeah, Chaos has actually amassed 5 keys, and ow. Yeah, just use that door instead, and hopefully the blue land moles will cooperate.
Absolutely. Door strats with a red candle, nothing wrong with that. I see our small secret has rolled down to just a mere 5 rupees. It's a good thing that's balanced out by the gigantic large secret this seed.
And Chaos defeated 1 blue land mola. Once you do that, both will be defeated once you re-enter the room, and can get that power bracelet. Arrow shop found for Malkier is leaving those for the moment, it seems like. And yeah, vanilla blue ring cost, that happens quite a bit, because, aha, Master Keys in level 3 I just saw.
Yep, they poofed away, and the vanilla blue ring cost, as Smile was explaining, is because the roll-up for the blue ring, I believe it's plus or minus 15 rupees, but the maximum you can have is 255, and I believe when that happens, it always sets it to 250.
Yeah, it should be able to go plus or minus 20 because that's what the rest of the shop items do. It's so much of that range is over top. And Chaos did get the white sword, and I think maybe a little confused by it. He was checking his menu a bit.
Yep, they heard the ding and wondered what item they had gotten and did not check their A slot.
Alright, so, clearing out other bits of the overworld that the others have seen. Sigil's working on Candle Row. The magical sword is there, but with 6 hearts, maybe filing that for later. Also, a white sword is usually good enough to get by on for some people.
That's right, Smile. As soon as these runners have the white sword, that really takes down a lot of the value of picking up the magical sword.
We have somebody saying silvers, but I'm not entirely sure where they would have seen that. Silvers are very hard to see sometimes.
Dave, putting the boomerang to good use.
Yeah, luckily the Keese HP didn't roll anywhere. Oh, there was a manhandle in that shoe room that I didn't even notice before. Dave gets the Triforce of 6.
Yep, having seen the floor heart and possibly the stair heart, I believe Dave is done in 6. And chat says they thought it was something that Dave got. Dave and 6 did not get silvers.
Yeah, we believe 6 is double heart.
There's a book on the floor in level 7, though, for Sigil.
Aha! So, and Sigil's actually got quite a bit of money to his name right now, so could go read some of those hints.
It's still early enough that those hints could be quite valuable.
I think Chaos Finale was trying 4 again, thinking maybe that's the answer for making more progress in this seed. The answer, honestly, is not all that far away, because we have, like, an any road that goes to the east, which will take you fairly close to 2.
Sigil finds a potential stair room with a Goma.
Malkier has also found level 7 and grabbed that book, which is only 1 room in, apparently.
Malkier may be beelining a hint shop. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, that's in the desert, I see.
Maybe just, go ahead.
Malkier and Dave still on no keys, but now you go.
Oh, that's all right. I was just going to say it looks like Malkier has subscribed to the Never 7 Until the Game Makes Me Do 7 club, is out just doing more overworld exploration.
We've learned that the door repair charge message is actually your donation is tax deductible. And level 9... And yeah, this looks validly first quest for level 7.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I'd still love to see a map because I've seen shapes be very trolly.
It was fun sometimes in random percent, like learning things about the seed after somebody had already finished. Yeah, that's first quest.
Yeah, that's confirmation. This is either first quest 7 or this randomizer has done some very, very interesting shapes. A Slamu for Chaos. Meantime, I believe Sigil has potioned.
Alright, now Dave's up to 8 hearts. Malkier giving us a look at the south coast. and finds the other set of hints. So here we go. Garia grumbles with the red ring. So red ring somewhere in 7.
Some in a staircase in 7, also.
Sail over the water to find the magic key. So that could point Malkier to 2. Sail over the water to find the bow. Wow. Oh my.
If Malkier doesn't head towards the raft spot here on the coast, I would be quite surprised.
So we found Zelda's room in level 7.
And of course, Zelda's not home because it's in level 7.
It's a nice room to be able to rule out, though, because it only has one entrance, and so you can get it trolled a little less by things not bombing that you may expect. Dave burns the second raft.
Not much of a surprise. We know how much Dave loves the raft. But I think that was more displeasure at finding the white sword item and finding out that it's not necessary. A second hint for the bow in 2.
Manhandle threatens with the power bracelet, thanks. No feat of strength will save the princess, so power bracelet not required.
And Malkier doing what I thought he was going to do after getting the hint, save scumming back his money.
Yeah, he had just enough to get that entire set of 3.
And with how useless those are, I can't blame him at all for wanting a refund.
Chaos Finale can now read things, and Sigil's just learned where level 2 is along the coast.
They will certainly mark that down, except they've already completed level 2.
So that is so many things pointing to level 2, and it hopefully will get the other players there at some point, now that I think maybe all except Dave have seen 7.
I think we're still missing level 5 and 8.
Yeah, it sounds right. We know they're not going to be power bracelet blocked, and we know they're not raft blocked, so recorder or ladder. Or just additional overworld. We have some spots in the northeast which I think are unchecked.
I believe that's correct. We're going to have to wait and see if the recorder will be required this seed.
We did have an any road that comes up here, so maybe these are done already. The thing is, 1Q5 kind of puts a wrench in your plans with exploring these. Level 8 in the tree.
No gambling in Casino Corner unless you consider going into A to gamble, and an almost immediate compass.
Well, we like compasses.
Also, it looks like a super room. Maybe. There's the
Wow.
silver arrow.
So silver arrows in level 8.
Almost immediate. I can't imagine any of the runners will miss that.
Couldn't tell from his dot for a second, but I think this is the Triforce room, yes.
Sigil now purchasing the very expensive, very truthful, and absolutely useless hints from his perspective.
And Malkier did find level 2. Is in the bow room right now. There it is. He's got it.
Dave has gone back into level 8. There's still one more stair item, and one item somewhere on the floor. We do know that the ladder will not be in level 9 tonight, as level 1 was ladder blocked.
And now Chaos Finale knows about level 9.
And they're going to mark that down and come back for it later.
Triforce located in level 2 for Malkier. Chaos checking out the other set of hints. Gonna get pointed towards 2.
There's the any key for Malkier.
Very nice. They'll solve his key problems in a hurry.
Dave is quietly up to 9 hearts. 1 more heart, and they can make an attempt to lift the magical sword.
And Malkier done in a hurry in level 2. So maybe it wasn't too bad after all. Now Panzer Dave is here as well.
Yep, Dave, I believe, just picked up his bow, now has silver arrows to do magical sword damage.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's still a little room for somebody to take the lead, as Sigil is going to buy arrows. If they are the first to find 5. Just because 2 is so strongly hinted. 8 could cause some problems for people just because it's a tiny bit out of the way for picking up your silver arrows.
That's true. And Dave didn't dig the other items out of 8 yet. It's possible the ladder's hiding there, and maybe even the recorder. Level 5 could be recorder blocked. Or ladder blocked, for that matter, on the river.
Yeah, then that would have to put our ladder somewhere else. We've either seen everything in one or the other item is ladder blocked. At least from, like, trusting their exploration there. Yeah, it would have to be 8 at this point. Chat's calling out a Kaneki and I completely missed it.
It was Dave in level 2.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we could talk about Kanekis a little bit. So if there's a shutter door in a room, as well as a key door you want to get through, but you don't have any keys, you could try to defeat an enemy and then walk through the door. And at the moment that happens, the game's thinking, hey, wait a minute, the enemies are gone in here. I should open all the doors. And then you just get in the key door before it has that second realization of, wait a minute, that one's supposed to be closed.
Yep, and I have seen some runners do the Kaneki using a bomb, because the game will do the same thing when a bomb wall opens.
Yes, and Dave's got his Triforce into Chaos Finale to get his bow. Malkier is located 8 as Sigil finds 9.
There's
Sigil.
the recorder in level 8.
There we go. Sigil's leaving a take any for later. May want that potion out of there.
Not having found the letter, I think that's a good play, because you don't want to go into level 9 without having a potion, just because of the red bubble possibility.
We'll see if we can get Chaos's feedback. Sigil is now checking out the South Coast hints, which are very helpful. This guy might get burned. Nope.
Well, the hints were very helpful if you hadn't already found and dug level 2.
I think this is Dave going back to 8.
Yeah, Dave still has 2 items outstanding in here, so I'm sure they're going to dig a little bit. We know one of those is the recorder, we do not know the other one.
So one could argue that Malkier comes out of here a huge leader, because if he leaves with the items, he'll have his silvers, he already has the bow, he's got Recorder to hopefully find 5.
Yeah, this is it's definitely up in the air as to who might be leading at this moment, because I could argue Dave has a little bit of a Triforce lead. Well, I can't imagine Malkier won't get the Triforce out of here. The compass was easy in 8, and the Triforce was 1 room in, with where the silvers were.
Oh, and it's a heart on the floor. There we go. So 8 is heart, recorder, and silvers.
That means there is a reasonable chance that level 5 is under one of the recorder spots and contains the ladder.
And that's the recorder for Panzer Dave as well.
Chat, as always, letting us know that it is the ladder, in fact, that is in the lead.
Yes, that's also accurate. It looks like Chaos did not get the Triforce on his first trip in here that we saw before.
Yeah, Chaos is still digging for the any key, which
might have
is
gotten beaten up a little bit.
Yeah, 1 room south of the Triforce with nothing guarding it, just a push block.
And there's that heart, and Panzer Dave is done in a level 8 and can get back out on the overworld. Unfortunately, Chaos is having to walk all the way to the bottom of the A to not find the any key.
That's one of those things where maybe Chaos has forgotten that they got the floor. Well, what was the floor into? The bow. They have forgotten they got the bow on the floor in here. Uh-oh. Sigil into level 8.
Yeah, Chaos has seen that whole, almost that whole level.
Malkier did not get the early compass in 8. Malkier still looking for the Triforce. Didn't clear the likes from the Silver Arrows room.
And Sigil's got the silver arrows. About to have his Triforce as well if he wants it. There you go.
Let's see if Chaos is going to push this block. The block pushes Chaos about to have their any key.
Chaos was actually down to 2 keys, so that's pretty timely for that. And now Malkier has found the silvers in the Triforce room.
Ah, that explains why Malkier didn't clear that room. Malkier had not seen that room yet. Dave up to 11 hearts, possibly a Mags play incoming.
Now Malkier is done in 8, Chaos Finale is done in 2.
Sigil continuing in 8, Dave, continuing on the overworld. And chat, if you haven't already, you should be following all of these great runners. We have 4 here on stream for you tonight, but this race actually contains 36 runners.
Yeah, we have more players than rooms in 1Q7. Sigil finds the recorder. Oh, there was a moment. If Chaos Finale continues to follow this path, he will find 8, and that's pretty much exactly where he needs to be.
Malkier, bombing out Death Mountain, has found the prescription letter. Once they present it to the potion shop, they will be able to buy potions. Chaos finds the prescription letter.
Yeah, just ruling out maybe that the easy spots are not 5, but also time to start doing recorder spots. And there was the last large secret at First Quest Level 2's Lake. Or, no, just the lake. Up to the White Sword Cave. And that's level 5. So recorder not required.
Well,
at least for finding levels.
That's right. There could still be Dig Dogger blocking the way.
Now we got the early staircase, likely the transport. Yep.
First staircase in 5 is always the transport.
Or a transport, because we're in Second Quest 5.
That's right. There are 2 sets of transports in Second Quest 5.
You'll usually need them to be able to walk across the whole thing. It's you're only expecting it to have 1 bomb wall and 1 walkthrough.
And this level 8 might be a lesson for some runners tonight with what you should do, given that the Triforce is in a super room.
Yeah, like if you're in the area, go take a look and see where you're going to be faced with later, maybe. It just turns out that, hey, it's also got a staircase in it.
That's right. It could be that super room with the item, and then you also know what you might need to defeat. Shoot room for Malkier in level 5.
Well, lovely. And Dave's gonna finish out East Death Mountain.
Visits Bogey's Arrow just to find a blue ring shop.
And Sigil finds another Take Any Cave recorder blocked in Recorder Lake and takes a potion out of that. Staircase in 5. Still walking.
Dave taking a death on the overworld, back to start.
It looks like a 5 has a whole bunch of key doors. It's fortunate for any key available to everybody.
Absolutely, there's nothing worse than being in a level and finding it's just nothing but key doors. If it's 1Q1, it's expected, and there it is, the ladder for Malkier in level 5.
So okay, all of our important items are outside 9.
Sigil finds the prescription letter.
I mean, ladder had to be outside 9 at this point from what we've seen of the second quest level 1, but, you know, there's the possibility. Sometimes it happens.
There are, on occasion, and very rare occasion, seeds where the ladder is not required. Tonight is a red potion night, the red potions being 58.
Alrighty. Dave was absolutely maxed out on money before he hit a couple door repairs, and ended up buying that as well.
And finds more money at the forgotten spot.
And Chaos Finale is seeing just an absolute ton of aid, but there's that heart on the floor.
Exactly, and Malkier has found a heart on the floor in level 5. All they seek now is the Triforce.
So I believe we have seen everything else enough to just mark the wand and the magical boomerang as in 9. Or no. No, we can't.
I think why can't we do that?
Well, because I'm no longer sure about 1.
That's true. There's still an item outstanding in 1, and I think there might be an item outstanding in 4, unless it was a double stair heart.
Yeah, I think we were thinking double stair heart and the regular boomerang for 4.
$11 hearts, not enough for Dave to pick up the magical candy cane.
Oh, man. Camion's asking us how many big hearts aren't accounted for. So if I went back in time, I would be writing them down. Unfortunately, I have not been. So we had, Malkier. No, never mind what I was going to say there.
I will say less than 5, Camion. Hopefully that's helpful.
So Malkier found the compass drop, but actually is walking into the Triforce room and picks it up.
Yeah, I think if we were to look at the map that Malkier has for level 5, they saw just about every room in there.
Couldn't completely see where that was, so you might have to go get the ladder before you can do that.
Sigil is in level 5.
So we're thinking we saw 2 hearts and 4, 2 and 6, 1 and 5 makes 5.
There was 1 in 8 as well.
That makes 6 hearts. Triforce of 1 for Malkier.
Not sure if Malkier saw the other item in 1, but for them, they are in go mode, so I doubt they'll be digging anything else.
Dave back to 7 for the Triforce and the book. Or maybe in 7 for the first time because he just got the book.
I think this is Dave's first trip into level 7. They got the book, the Silver Arrows for Chaos, the Ladder for Sigil.
So now we get to solve the mystery of also Triforce and 8 for Chaos. How the heck do we get to the Triforce in 4?
Well, that's a good question, and I think Malkier is looking for the answer. They believe this blue Wizrobe room might be it.
Getting a call out of Triforce and 4 being ladder blocked.
Oh, that's positively fun. Fortunately for Malkier, they have the ladder.
There's that heart on the floor in 5 for Sigil.
Oh, Dave gets a little too friendly with the Gleeok, giving them a hug and going back to start.
Malkier
Boomerang on the floor for Malkier in level 4.
Yeah, he does take it. I would believe if Chaos saw the Triforce in 4, because Chaos spent a lot of time in there.
Oof, that mugger wants a heart or a nice amount of rupees at 69.
That is a hefty price to pay. And maybe with White Sword you don't feel as bad about giving up the heart. Sigil's got Triforce out of 5.
And Dave gets a little too unfortunate with the blue land molas and back to start.
Malkier playing as a Wizrobe gets to fight all of the Lynx in 4. I love those sprites swapping out when you play as an enemy.
Yep, it's super fun.
Oh, there we go. That's the Triforce room of 4.
Not necessarily ladder blocked, but definitely Gleeok blocked. And there's the heart on the floor in 5 for Chaos.
May depend on what other rooms were in the area, and then you'd have to like fight the Gleeok long range. Goma had bombs for Dave in 7.
The Triforce at a level 1 for Sigil.
Level 7 feels like another level that we've walked a lot around and just not gotten much for it.
I think the tip of the alligator's nose is ladder blocked up there.
Yeah, there's Zelda's room again. Sigil now coming into 4. Malkier getting the news about the magical sword.
Dave, back for revenge against this Gleeok. Down the Gleeok goes.
Just dropped a key, don't need too many of those anymore.
A red potion purchased from Malkier.
So now with everybody with bow and silver is much more able to combat these pulse voice rooms.
That's right, Smile. With bow and silvers, there's no need to have a Famicom, a second controller, and your voice.
And
go ahead.
Triforce out of 4/4, Sigil.
Look at that coverage of level 7 for Dave.
Oh my. Alright, Goma. Tell me your secrets.
Does this Goma hide the red ring? Nope. just a transport.
Yeah, but this still could be good. Well, it doesn't take us anywhere completely new, but it does take us pretty far. So I could use it as a shortcut.
Expert archery taking down the Manhandla by Malkier.
Getting dual equals mode rooms with landmollas from Malkier and Sigil. Sigil just walked out of his. This Chaos finding the ladder. And Dave about to find 5?
And there's the Triforce under the Gleeok in level 7 at the very bottom of the dungeon. Sigil looking around a little bit, maybe for the red ring.
Good. Bait block that doesn't block anything. And Triforce out of 7 for Sigil 711.
That means Sigil has assembled the Triforce of Wisdom and is now eligible to enter level 9.
And here we go.
Dave into level 5. Smile fires. What are we looking for in level 9?
So we're listening for the sound of Ganon. We just found out the kidnapped awaits in southeast of Skull, so we're also looking for her. She'll be behind a single shutter door that's controlled by Ganon's presence. Ganon can be heard from any room north, south, east, or west of his location. Also, we have the book so we can read the hints that the old man give us.
That's right. And we have found the kidnapped, right where the old man said that they would be at.
Well, it's easy enough. Shutter door doesn't open when you defeat the enemies. Mark that for later.
And you are asking, where are the Dark Nuts? Right here in level 9.
Yeah, good timing. Maybe this diamond staircase can help us out and bring us closer to Ganon.
Or back to this room.
Wonderful room. Very close quarters with like 8 blue dark nuts. Fantastic.
Well, the nice thing is we're not looking for any items here in level 9, so we can just ignore that room and move on.
Chaos Finale back into level 4. Got the shooty Stalfos in 9 as well. It's a wonderful second quest, guys.
Second bomb upgrade purchased by Malkier.
It's a little disappointing still, but like, what else are you spending money on?
Arrows.
And there's a bomb refill. And yeah, true, arrows.
Yeah, I think Malkier was also very low on bombs, having been in level 7 a little bit and bombed around to no avail.
Triforce out of 4 for Chaos Finale. So far I haven't heard any Ganons, or even guys that sound like Ganon.
I have not heard Ganon either.
Finally saw a Dig Dogger.
Malkier sees the useless bait block and is now in the Triforce room. Will they do battle with the Gleeok?
One heart, but just gotta be a little bit careful. Just a two-headed Gleeok. Dave finds the ladder.
There's the Triforce at a level 7 for Malkier. They have assembled the Triforce of Wisdom and will shortly be headed to level 9.
Chaos Finale just fought a three-headed Gleeok for like completely no avail.
Yeah, they don't have the compass in level 1, so they're not sure where the Triforce is. That's what they are seeking.
Defeated the Masterland Mola.
Always fun to see that. Malkier into level 9, behind Sigil.
Yeah, thanks for that Zelda hint.
Immediate Zelda hint is actually not a terrible thing.
It looks like Malkier is heading to the left first. Maybe he's thinking about the take staircases plan, but that room does not push. Dave's got the Triforce out of 5.
First item in level 9, the magical boomerang.
Yeah, that's staying where it is.
Yeah, most runners are either no boomerang or the first boomerang they find, and this late in a seed, a boomerang's not as much help.
Unfortunately, Sigil got a clock, but there was still a Wallmaster, so could not get the shutter open, and looks like it's respawned into a Shooty Stalfos. Oh, no, that's Zelda.
Yeah, the shutter's never going to open until Ganon is dead.
Well, now Sigil knows that.
Very good information to have. They know they have multiple paths to the kidnap now, I believe.
I believe that was actual roar for Sigil in the southeast. Dave done in 4.
Maybe. I think that might have been a Gleeok.
Oh, he's
Malkier.
continuing on. Okay.
Yeah, Malkier contemplating their life choices. Sigil has quite a lot of coverage of this level 9 skull. Usually it's the kidnap that is the hide-and-seek champion of Hyrule, but not tonight. Tonight that crown goes to Ganon. Where is the big piggy hiding?
Yeah, we saw the Blue Dark Knight maze room from the other side. Sigil showed us that. It's a really disappointing staircase. Hi, Gleeok. Dave is done in level 1 as well. Fairly Gleeok heavy seed.
Not only a lot of Gleeoks, but a lot of required Gleeoks.
Malkier has found a tea room in the northeast. Sigil has opted to continue walking from start and has found this room that Malkier was in earlier. This very disappointing room.
Malkier has another potential push block.
Bombs both ways before going to the staircase. Circle moat. Dark room with Pulse voice. Up an A for a Chaos Finale. Dave actually coming down into the bait block and is going to find the Triforce room that way.
Panzer Dave has assembled the Triforce of Wisdom. To level 9 they shall go. Is this four-headed Gleeok the answer? No.
Yeah, the kind of early Triforce in 7 is so unfortunate because, well, now Chaos Finale has the path, I think.
Yep, Chaos in the Gleeok room that contains the Triforce.
Ganon is proving very evasive. I'm starting to think northwest. Now Chaos Finale done in 7. All 4 players have 8 Triforce pieces.
All 4 of our runners about to be in level 9, and speaking of all 4 of our runners, give them all a follow. These runners are putting on a great show for us tonight, and they deserve everyone's support.
Malkir's found the wand. Looks like he's going to leave it there. Understandable. So yeah, I did turn out wand and magical boomerang were here, so probably did see everything in one, actually.
Had to have been a heart container for the other item in 1.
Yeah, the wand wouldn't have been too bad of a pickup with this being a Darknet dungeon.
That's right, by doing the stacking damage, the runners can do 4 hit points of damage, even with the Gleeoks in this dungeon, if they have to defeat the Gleeoks.
I think we need to be on the staircase diet at this point. Sigil took the room back to the wonderful blue Darknut maze room.
Does some excellent evasion to get to that north door.
Oh, Malkir got bunnied.
Ooh, a death deep in 9. That can be the difference between first place on Restream and somewhere else on Restream, because all of our runners in level 9 right now, Ganon being the most evasive piggy we've seen in a long time. Look at that coverage for Sigil.
It's gotta be something in the west there. There's that whole, like, missing chunk. How do we get in there?
There's gotta be a staircase hiding under some amount of nasty combat.
Malkir takes a death in the maze room. I think he was just trying to get through it, but even so, not easy.
Yeah, that's not a fun room to have to traverse on 3 hearts with green tunic.
Dave makes it through. Malkir's given it another try. Maybe actually trying to clear it this time. Yeah. Oh! Apparently Dave got wall mastered.
Well, that's a one-way ticket back to start. And Malky are not quite clearing the room, leaving one dark nut so that traversing that room will be easier each time they have to go through it.
We like saving rooms. Almost got those 3 Paul's voice in a single jump as well. Chaos is all the way up to the top corner, and it does not look like Ganon is up there.
No, I think you have Ganon's location pegged to the northwest of this dungeon. Oh, Dave hugs another bunny. Back to start he goes.
That's a lot of wall masters in the circle mode that Chaos was just in. And I feel like I've seen this Chevy with the red dark nuts on everybody's screen at this point, and they just end up in the northwest and they're disappointed.
Our tracker with the best pun of the night. This level 9 is hairy. Malkier getting some bombs to continue trying to find the one wall that opens, the one stair that leads us to where we need to be in this level 9.
Pretty much everybody is back to, except Malkier, is back to the start of the level. Sigil's working on that Chevy room again. This is really something. This may be an argument to track your 9s for anybody that doesn't.
I don't think there's any maybe about it, Smile. I would track my 9 if I were ever good enough to get this far in a race.
Okay, into the northwest, Sigil does get a block clip. Dark Nuts guard the compass.
That's very useful information if we hadn't already found the kidnapped.
Looks like we are somewhere that Sigil has already been. There it is. Compass in the very bottom right of the skull. Chaos took a staircase into a room without any noticeable doors, only has 1 bomb. Malkier is sitting on 0 bombs. Dave's now down to 2 after trying to bomb behind that Gleeok. And now 1.
Malkier back into the Chevy room with all the dark nuts, hoping for a bomb drop.
So we've seen that transport away. There's Pull's voice room. Malkier's going down. Gels. Sigil's found the wand. Yeah, we're thinking west or northwest for Ganon. There's, like, holes on everybody's map that implies that, like, that's the biggest region of rooms that we haven't been able to get into. There's a couple at the very top right as well, I think.
I think that we've had one or two runners that have gotten to the top right of the dungeon. It's top left, all but guaranteed.
And there's a couple in the middle as well, but we should have been able to hear all of that.
Yeah, they definitely would have heard that. It is entirely possible that that is a small island unto itself in the middle of level 9 that requires a magical staircase.
Dave is slightly bigger of a region, unseen in that area. Yeah, same with Malkia. There's two rooms that, or only one room actually, that Sigil has managed to find that they have not been in yet. And Malkia is back to the blue Dark Knight room.
Chat wondering if we've gotten the mythical seed where Ganon has found his inside voice.
So this is a Dark NSU room that looks unfamiliar to me. It does not bomb to the left.
Malkia getting bunnied, back to start he goes.
Yeah, now that I look at it, Sigil has been in that room as well.
This may come down to if Chaos happens to be tracking this 9 and the other runners are not. Maybe Chaos can come away with a snipe.
Yeah, now Sigil is doing the thing that I suspect may be needed here, is clearing this room and going up. There's the advantage of saving rooms, that there's just that one blue Dark Knight in the maze room now for Malkia. It's a black floor room, but we cannot continue to the left. Chaos walks into a bunny, manly hurt. Now Sigil heads to the left and bombs up and is greeted by a Gliok. That's also not going to be a staircase.
Sigil in the northwest of 9.
Malkia back down to no bombs. Sigil burning the staircase.
Now will Sigil go back and burn the staircase some more?
This is beautiful.
I think that the runners might describe it as something other than beautiful, but I think chat will be right there with you, Smilefires. Chat, these runners are suffering for your enjoyment. Go give them a follow. In fact, follow our tracker, Cammy and Rinakai, and my co-com, Smilefires.
I mean, maybe that's a handy staircase for getting back at some point.
Dave has found Ganon.
Oh, and of course he's playing with shuffled music, so we're on the overworld actually. Looking for 8 hits with the white sword. Not quite cooperating, getting into a stun lock for him. Lost the 50-50 there, I think. Okay, there we go.
Ganon down, and I believe Dave has a path to the kidnapped.
Yeah, to be fair, I think everybody has a path to the kidnapped. Alright, just gotta get through this maze room again. Nice candle boosts.
Yeah, playing swordless, I doubt Dave will have any trouble with candle boosts. Chaos out onto the overworld looking to buy bombs.
And GG to Panzer Dave.
That's right, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 21 seconds. Let's get our GGs in chat for Panzer Dave, our first finisher on Restream, and our 11th finisher overall. The first place finisher of this race was Sis Crusher, with a racetime.gg time of 47 minutes and 50 seconds. Coming in second was Antlers44 with a racetime.gg time of 53 minutes and 45 seconds. And rounding out the podium with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour flat and 53 seconds was Angel FM.
There were definitely the ingredients to go fast in here, and then level 9 kind of happened to everybody on the restream.
And we are joined by our restream race winner, Panzer Dave. Dave, welcome to the booth. How about that seed?
Oh, props to Sis Crusher for finishing that in 47 minutes because that's ugly.
Yeah, there was stuff available, and then 9 kind of happened.
Yeah, so if you take that one staircase, you win, obviously. It's like you go down, down, down from Zelda, and it's like take the staircase, and it's like, oh, hey, pops you right out at Ganon. Otherwise, you do what I do and spend, 30 minutes in 9, and then last location of the ladder in 5, and other than that, it wasn't bad. I took early gambles, I even retried.
Yeah, we saw the retry, and I thought initially you were retrying to grab the wood sword, but then I thought, why would Dave do that? That's off-brand.
Yeah, so the retry obviously was for the bomb upgrade.
Oh, gotcha.
I had spent money on what is it? Oh, come on, brain, you can do it. I believe in the power of you. Key and a bombs, and then I found the bomb upgrade in 4, and it was 1 room in, and I was like, I can pick that up and do better, and then it paid off because I was able to go into 3 after getting a couple keys out of 4 and get the white sword. And,
Yeah, we saw that you had a little bit of a rough start, and by rough start, I mean, I think you spotted everyone something like 5 minutes. And then we had speculated that maybe in level 3 you'd run into a bunny block preventing you from getting to the white sword. But I think you just run out of bombs, maybe?
Keys!
Keys, bombs.
So the key, it was through 2 key doors, and I only had 1 key the initial time in there, and no bombs, and that's when I just retried and went ahead and bought the bomb upgrade, and then it snowballed from there. Like I said, I wasn't really limited by combat this seed, just stupidity of the seed. And last location, I mean, I save a million years if I get the ladder, like, sooner, because I was in go mode minus the ladder.
And finding Ganon is chaos. And ooh, a quick fireball to the face and back to start he goes.
I would
Oh, that's
say-
rough.
Yeah. I would say at least for everybody that we saw on here, ladder was laid for everybody because, like, you're not going to 5 necessarily very fast.
Yeah, it depends on the route, depends on where you end up. Obviously some people got there fast to finish the seed in less than 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think this was a case of if you went Death Mountain first, I believe that was the best route through the seed, especially if you hit the coast raft spot before heading up there. Malkier has found Ganon, or in his case, Zelda.
Yeah, Malkier.
Why would you find Red Ring in 7 when the Triangle is like 2 rooms away from start?
Yeah, really.
Why explore all that 7?
People on Restream did see a good amount of it. It's just then, like, you go clear out those bottom rooms, and hey, there it is.
Yeah.
Another death. Malkier back to start. And as far as level 7, yes, we had quite a bit of coverage of 7. I think it was just if you went the right way in 7, you got the Tringle. If you went the wrong way, you got the full 7 experience.
Yeah, and so when I got ladder blocked out of 7, I knew I was missing 2 rooms, and I was like, I'm ladder blocked out of this. Let me just go to the south rooms first, just in case. And then it worked out, obviously. Because I found the Tringle. I mean, would I have loved to have Red Ring? Yes. Would it have saved me time? No. Like, ultimately, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I think in this race, the other big thing is level 9 truly was a great equalizer. Just, if you right path it, it's great. If you wrong path it, you get to see the entire skull.
Correct. And, it happens in shapes a lot, too. This normally does not happen in Vanilla's quest, where you get blocked out of a section, but, like in this case, it was just completely wall blocked off as magical. There's no way in there, except for that staircase. I know, I tried every wall.
I did love the hints, though. We only had one player on Restream do 2 early, but then there were like 4 things pointing to it.
Of course there was, because that's how hints work. And that's why I didn't bother with the hints, because after getting ladder blocked out of 7, it's like, what else is there? It's 5. Like, my ladder has to be in 5. What good are the hints going to do me? I have the bow out of 2. I've got the silvers. I don't need hints.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. That was one thing that we covered when the hint shops were first found on Restream, was that the hints would be truthful, maybe not helpful, and the earlier you get them, the more helpful they can be.
Oh, very much so. Obviously, in this situation, the hints probably didn't matter too much.
Yep, let's get our GGs in chat for Chaos, finishing second on Restream, and looks like 20th overall in this race. What a brutal level 9.
Yeah, that level 9 just was...
Well, for the runners, the level 9 was awful. For chat, the level 9 has been just chef's kiss, as Malkier takes another death to the princess. Back to start he goes.
Yeah, nobody on Restream has a ring, so it's seeming a little difficult. We are joined by KS Finale in the booth. Hello?
GG's, Chaos.
Thanks.
Also, GG's, Dave. I don't think I said that. Chaos, what'd you think of this wondrous seed, and especially that glorious level 9?
I thought the seed itself was okay up to level 9, but it was like beating my head against the wall. Like, it was awful, just awful.
Yeah, welcome to Randomizer.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. I get it. But then you had that with no ring, and I only had, 9 hearts? So that gatekeeper of the very first room with enemies in level 9, with that setup, like, I would have to leave and I'd come back and half my health was gone again.
I just damage boost my way around them with the candle.
Honestly, I wish I would have thought of that, because that's brilliant.
That's just an annoying room to have to deal with every time, and I'm just like, candle, 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 get me out of here.
Yeah, Malkier had a different approach to it, clearing all but one of the blue dark nuts, and then either candling through or just leaving it.
Yeah, he saved the room a couple times to not have to do that so many times, but yeah, really annoying. And there were a lot of trips back to the start just to like try different angles of exploration when people weren't finding the staircase immediately.
I mean,
Sigil.
you'll eventually find it, but you know, it's annoying as hell. You know, it's just like,
Did you
Yeah.
dig out the majority of 9 as well, Dave?
Oh yeah, very much
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Sigil's found the goods now.
Yep, Sigil showed us it is a magic staircase right to a room above Ganon.
Yep, it had to be. We were out of options.
Was it a magical staircase? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, there's no other way in there other than that one staircase. I was
figure.
in enough rooms over there in that corner to confirm that with bombs and everything else. And I think I was out of staircases to take, honestly.
Yeah, I think Chaos was into level 9 probably 8 or 9 minutes after you, Dave. They just happened to right order level 9 a little better.
I mean, what can you do? like, it's still ugly. Oh man, whoever rolled that should be. Oh wait, it's Oasis. Oasis should be fired.
We like Oasis.
We do. Doesn't mean we can't fire them. Oh, don't die, Sigil. Sigil, don't die!
Sigil getting through the room of righteousness, on their way to rescue the kidnapped. Malkier, red potion in hand, round 3 versus the princess.
Sigil, where are you going? Hello?
I think Sigil knew about this path rather than the one where you go down.
Just go down one? Gonna have to see Sigil about that. Be like, why didn't you just go south from the staircase, Sigil?
It's okay, he wants to do some
Sigil.
burning.
Sigil pointing out or letting out all the displeasure on the kidnapped by trying to burn them to death. Malkier has Princess Zelda down and is on their way to have the return of Ganon by finding Ganon.
Sigil finishes 23rd in the race with a time of 1:42.23.
This was special.
The 9 was definitely special, yes.
And we are joined by our restream finishers 3rd and 4th, Sigil and Malkier.
Just
GG's,
saw
everyone.
Malkier finish on screen with a time of 1:43.10.
Hey, GG guys.
GG.
GG. Sigil, why'd you take the long path to get to Zelda? You went up and around. You could have just gone down from that staircase.
At that point, I was just really tilted.
Fair. Honestly, fair.
I was in 9 for 37, 38 minutes.
Same.
Yeah.
That was close to 40.
Yeah, all of us were in 9 for over 20 minutes apiece.
Yeah, definitely.
When did you enter 9, Dave?
Like 101, 102, somewhere around there. Like
then-
it was early. So I obviously went swordless, but I got white sword out of 3 relatively early, and that was with a retry.
So I got again kind of quick, and then C decided to sit in my face and kill me because I mismanaged my potion, and I had to fight it like 3 times.
I had the letter, but I just couldn't afford the potion.
I bought a potion early because I was like, I don't trust this game. And then, guess what? I had good reason not to trust this game.
No, I had a potion. It just didn't want to fire, and then she killed me. So
Oh no.
Oh,
I think I got 2 potions from a take any, and I was saving a third take any for a potion.
Yeah, you
Just-
picked up your first potion like way early, like 5 or 6 hearts, and yeah, I saw you leave one as well.
Yeah, that was just bad. This is bad.
At least we got it out of the way now.
that's true.
Yep.
Leading
Sandy,
into the week 4.
I was about to say, if anybody wants blessings for week 4, just let me know.
Hmm.
Can you bless my seed for week 4?
Blessings. Don't worry,
Oh.
I'll be there to roll it.
No. We're gonna have Oasis step in and roll all the seeds for week 4, just for everyone's pleasure.
Ugh.
That'd be interesting.
I would say I'd rather have Jess, but that's not true at all.
At least not Jess.
Jess needs to stay the heck away from us.
I totally agree.
Well, GG's, y'all.
GG's.
Yep.
That was
GG's,
fun.
everyone.
guys.
I'm gonna rest my voice. I'm still recovering from being sick, so thanks for the restream. Thanks for commentary. I would say thank you, Oasis, for the seed, but it was trash.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
Yeah, feel better, Dave.
I never marked that the 3 Dark Knot room was a staircase, or I never saw it.
Oh no.
That's quite unfortunate, actually, for that level 9.
Which is why I was checking my in-game map so often.
Yeah, and anytime when it has to be a staircase, it just ends up being really tough because, like, then you have to find the one room that gives you the goods.
yeah, well, I knew where he was because I saw basically every other part of map 9. I couldn't figure out to get over to that left-hand corner. That was-
Exactly.
well, I have to get in the stairs, I guess.
And somehow I mismarked my stairs. Which led where?
Well, good to get it out of the way during the weekly. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, one of the things that we commented on is this particular seed in general was a good example of why everyone should map their level 9s.
yeah, I think a lot of people do, but just like if you're trying to trust your memory, it's wow.
I think about the 4th or 5th time through, your mind will start playing tricks on you. But I'm not sure because I'm not out there racing it yet.
Well, we'll get you into one of these one time. But yeah, thanks to you guys for racing. I feel like y'all know really what happened. It's just 9 was an event.
Yep. Like I said, I feel like the seed itself wasn't too bad. It was just level 9.
Really, what I want to do is, once this race is complete, I'm hoping Sis Crusher has a VOD of his race, because I want to see just what order he did things in to absolutely crush this seed.
Just the mother of all right ordering.
I feel like he probably did 2 first, then 8, then 5.
Yeah, that would get you pretty much all you need. So
I knew I was in trouble once I saw the silvers in 8.
Yeah, and nobody that we saw was very fast in aid because of where it was as well. Like, there was the any road that got you close, but nobody went right very quickly.
Yeah, I stayed in Death Mountain for like the first, I feel like 45 minutes or so.
I know one of you went right in level 8 and grabbed the compass and then went to the Triforce room and got the silvers right away, but I can't remember which one it was.
Wasn't me. I saw the Triforce and Silvers right away.
I don't think it was me either.
Oh, okay, we'll watch it back and figure it out.
Right.
But yeah, thanks to y'all for volunteering to be on Restream. And good luck for this week of your Swiss matches.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a great night.
Yep, good luck to everyone for their upcoming Swiss matches. Appreciate you guys all volunteering to be restreamed. Without that, we'd be talking up just to ourselves, I guess.
We could host a podcast instead. Anyway, next week, we will have another edition of the tournament flags. It was replacing something else that was scheduled for that week. But yeah, we'll fill it in with that. There's also the tournament still going on. It's Swiss Week 4 coming up. You get exclamation point Z1R 2024 in the chat for the tournament schedule and see where all those games are happening, see who's paired up for this week. Please follow the runners. Please follow JXB Adam and Cami on Renekai. You can follow me if you want as well. And Adam, ready to close this out?
I think so, Smilefires. There isn't too much more to say. Follow the runners. Follow our tracker, Cami and Renekai. Follow my co-com, Smilefires. You can follow me. I don't stream yet. Yeah, this was one heck of a seed. Just the, if you just took the left at Death Mountain, you would have been fine. But everybody took a right.
And with that, we will close it out. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, Speed Gaming.